Sneaker-doodle, where is the darn thing? I wish for once I'd remember to label these boxes. Big Mac, be a dear and help me move those. Maybe it's in that one on the bottom. Oh, dang nabbit, it's not in there either. You can't catch me! Hey!
You trickster.
Sisterhooves Social is right around the corner. Thought it'd be nice to award the winner of the big race a ribbon from when we hosted the very first social. If, and of course, I can find the darn thing. Oh, would you looky here? My, how Apple Bloom used to love watching you make that thing fly. It's like she thought you was magic. Ah, right, enough reminiscing. Gotta find that ribbon. If you would just help me, then maybe I can. Big Mac. Found her.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
S-I-S-T-E-R-S! Which two sisters are the best? We are Apple Bloom and Applejack forever!
Yahoo! We're gonna win every competition at the Sisterhooves Social. Those other fillies aren't gonna know what hit them.
Oh, hey there, Big Mac. Did you want something?
Yep.
Hold that thought. Applejack, you are the most awesome sister ever.
Oh, gee whiz. Well, I think it's sweet that you hold that opinion, but...
It's not opinion. It's objective fact. You've saved Equestria like a gazillion times. You're smart, funny, strong. Why, you're the best sister of all time. Probably the best apple of all time. Right, Big Mac?
Yep.
And with you by my side, I am guaranteed to taste sweet, sweet Sisterhood Social victory. Go, apples. Go, 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 apples, go!
Apple Bloom, I think Big Mac's got something he wants to show you.
Oh, hey. Is that the toy we used to play with when I was little?
Yep.
Neat. All right, then. Let's get back to practicing. One more run-through of our juggling routine. Make sure our harmonies are tight in our song, and see if we can't beat our best pie in time.
Hold on, Sugar Cube. I need a minute to talk with Big Mac.
Mind if I go ahead and start eating this pie?
Hey, Big Mac, you all right?
Yep.
You sure? You seemed a little down back there.
Nope.
Come on, you can tell me. You feeling a little left out? Apple Bloom and I have been spending a lot of time together getting ready for the social. What in the...
You're Cutie Mark! You're being summoned, Applejack! This is so cool!
Yep.
Wonder where you're being called to. Wonder what you're supposed to do when you get there. Obviously, it is something awesome because you're awesome. But if you're being summoned to solve a friendship problem, that means you'll have to miss the Sisterhooves Social. And if you have to miss the social, then I'll have to miss the social. Which means I won't be able to taste sweet, sweet victory.
Now calm down. Let me just go over to Twilight's castle and see what's what. Maybe it's just a false alarm.
But you said it was a false alarm.
I said maybe it's a false alarm. Well, it's not. Rarity and I have to go to Manhattan.
Can't you just tell that map it'll have to wait a couple days?
No can do, Sugar Cube. When duty calls, I gotta answer right away. What kind of an example would I be setting for my little sister if I didn't?
This can't be happening! extreme awesomeness is backfiring on me!
I'm sorry, Apple Bloom. Try and cheer her up, won't you?
Yup.
Breakfast, come and get it!
Oh, it's no use, Big Mac. If I know my Apple Bloom, she won't come out of a funk this funky till her big sister gets back.
Hey, Apple Bloom, the social is gonna start in a few hours. Thought you might want to go with us.
Since Rarity and Applejack are out of town, you and Sweetie Belle can cheer on me and Rainbow Dash instead.
Pretty great they're letting you participate even though you're not technically sisters.
Yeah, social's always had a pretty loose definition of what constitutes a sister. As long as you share a bond that represents the spirit of the social, you're in.
So, what do you say?
You coming?
Why not? Got nothing better to do. Let me wash up and I'll meet you in a little bit.
Oh, such a shame we don't live closer to all your second cousins. You could maybe do the social with one of them instead. What is it, Big Mac? Y'all got an idea?
Yup.
What? What is it?
Today's our big day. We have so got this. I'm gonna go sign us in.
I guess I'm just a little jealous you two get to compete and I don't. But at least I get to be here and cheer you on. I thought Apple Bloom was gonna be here too.
Guess she changed her mind. Hey, there you are. You ready to cheer on me and Rainbow Dash to victory?
Not exactly. Seems I'm gonna get to participate after all. Applejack is back from Manhattan already? That must mean Rarity is back too! No, our sisters are still gone. But it, turns out my long-lost cousin Orchard Blossom was able to make it last minute. Your cousin who what now?
Well, I do declare it's harder today than the business end of a corn cob pie. Oh my, I am so delighted to meet your little friends, Apple Bloom. Would these be your dear and beloved cutie mark Crusaders?
Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, cousin Orchard Blossom.
It is my extraordinary pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That's Big Mac in a dress.
Big Mac? Why, as charmed as I am that you find me in the slightest resemblance to such a fine and noble product of the Apple clan, I am astonished in equal measure. However, I shall take this startling observation under advisement, given that it's from such an astute and perceptive filly as yourself, Sweetie Belle.
That's awful nice of you to say, cousin Orchard Blossom. I've been told before I'm pretty observant.
I haven't the slightest doubt. Pardon me. My dearest cousin Applejack is regrettably unable to be here as planned, so I, her cousin Orchard Blossom, will accompany Apple Bloom in her stead. I trust that's acceptable to all concerned.
Cousin Orchard Blossom, huh? I know Applejack has a lot of relatives, but I feel like she would have mentioned you.
Why, you must be Rainbow Dash. You're Scootaloo's... how are y'all related again?
Why don't I just let you finish signing in? But don't think me and Scootaloo are gonna take it easy on you just because you're a stallion.
Now, where were we?
Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom.
You mean powder your muzzle, don't you, dear? Such a more feminine-like reference to nature's call, don't you agree?
Have they called your brother's bluff yet? No, but they're about to. I can't bear to watch.
Apple Bloom! They've approved us as a pair. Hurry along now, precious.
I can't believe they bought it.
It's sweet he wants to help you out like this. Weird, but sweet.
Bravo! Bravo! Weren't those two sisters great? Now, where are our next competitors? Here we are! This one, please. Excellent choice. Ma'am.
You sure you know all the words? Because it took Applejack a pretty long time to get it down.
Did it now?
We all love our brothers and our fathers and mothers. We honor them like every family should. But there's something that's quite unique when my sister's there with me, and we share that special bond of sisterhood. Sisterhood is a special kind of friend. Sisterhood is a bond that never ends. It's not always perfect. You might fight or be misunderstood, but together you'll always have sisterhood.
Sisterhood!
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood!
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood!
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood! No! Yep!
Are you okay, Cousin Orchard Blossom? You sounded like you were catching a cold or something else that would make your voice sound totally different right at the end of the song.
Just a frog in my throat, dear. Probably just need to get a sip of water. If you'll excuse us, we've another event in which to participate. Oh, my. That certainly didn't go as I had planned. But don't you worry. We'll get you a blue ribbon yet, Apple Bloom.
You sure about that?
As sure as my name is Cousin Orchard Blossom.
But that isn't your name.
C-O-U-S-I-N-S. Which two sisters
or cousins
are the best?
We are Apple Bloom and Applejack. I mean Orchard Jack. Blossom forever. Yay!
Yay.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't choose to wear something more casual. Why, I knew that juggling routine like the back of my hoof. But never you mind. There is still the race to be run.
I really appreciate all the effort, Cousin Orchard Blossom. But maybe we just skip the whole obstacle course thing and call it a day.
Why, Apple Bloom, I wouldn't hear of it. Your Cousin Orchard Blossom may be many things, but she is not a quitter.
I'm sure she's not, but it's like Applejack said. There'll be more Sisterhooves Socials down the line, and I'm sure she'll help me get a blue ribbon next time around.
But you wanted to win at this Sisterhood Social, and no matter what, I am gonna get you that win. Why, I simply have to.
All right, Scootaloo. Remember the parts where teamwork really comes into play.
How could I forget? We've been training all week.
Okay, hot stuff. What's our move on the grape squish?
The alley-oop,
Apple toss?
flip-flop,
Egg carry?
flutterbomb.
Yeah!
Oh, dear.
Competitive sisters, take your positions. Get ready. Aim to say it. Go!
Apple Bloom. Why, you're barely moving at a mosey. Come on, Junebug. It's like you've never carried an egg before.
I'm going as fast as I can!
I mean, victory is ours, sweet Apple Bloom.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
I should have known you'd eventually get busted for being a stallion.
Oh, no. We've known all along. The Sisterhooves Social has always had a loose policy when it comes to what counts as a sister. But we do have a strict policy when it comes to sports ponyship. In your sister's desperation to win, he used brute strength to physically take out the competitors. Oh, that kind of behavior is not just unbecoming of a lady, but quite frankly, of any pony. And for that, you two are hereby disqualified.
Looks like we win, Squirt.
I told you I should have just waited until the next social to win with Applejack. You know I'm not mad, right?
Yep.
I mean, let's face it. You dressing up as my cousin Orchard Blossom was a pretty crazy idea in the first place.
Yep.
And it's not like you got me disqualified from the social forever or anything. I can participate next time with Applejack. Everything's fine.
Yep.
I just don't understand why you went so crazy there at the end of the race. I mean, I know you like to win and all, but you want to tell me what's going on?
Nope.
All right. Well, it's getting late. You coming?
Nope.
Okay. See you later, I guess.
Apple Bloom,
Yeah?
when you were little, you used to look up to me. Thought I was the best thing since Zap Apple Jam. Things are different now. Applejack's the hero of the Apple family. Always rushing off to save Equestria. And I'm just here on the farm, doing chores, helping out the way I can. Nothing special, nobody's hero. I guess I just thought, oh, never mind. Here I am about to start blabbering on about my feelings. You don't want to hear all this.
Yes, I do.
I guess I just thought if I could fill in for Applejack at the social and get you a blue ribbon, well, I could be some pony you looked up to again. Be your hero again. Even if it was for just a day. It was foolish, and I'm ashamed. Please, I just want to be alone right now.
Yeah, well, too bad, you big goof. 'Cause I'm not going anywhere. And I know that you're always gonna be here when I need you. Heck, you'll do a whole obstacle course in high heels if you think it'll help me get something I want. You're my big brother. You've always been a hero to me, Big Mac, and you always will be. I'm real sorry I haven't been letting you know that's how I feel. Guess both of us have been holding back when it comes to expressing ourselves, huh?
Yep.
Big Mac, Apple Bloom, your sister's home. She says she got quite a story to tell about her trip to Manhattan.
Be there in a bit. I'm spending some quality time with my big brother. Hey, Big Mac.
Yup.
How do you think Cousin Orchard Blossom would describe this sunset?
Why, dear, I do declare this is the most beautiful sunset my eyes have ever looked upon. Though sitting here on these tree roots is a trifle uncomfortable for my hindquarters.
Wow, Applejack, are you sure you've never managed a concert before?
Well, it turns out doing up a concert's the same as setting up a rodeo.
And thanks to Pinkie's connections organizing the Ponypalooza Rock Concert, we've got quite a lineup for the Helping Hooves Music Festival.
Twilight, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Fluttershy, Spike, Pinkie Pie! Oh, wait, that's me. Everypony!
What is it, Pinkie?
I have the most amazing news ever. It is totally gonna freak your frizz!
Well, spill it, Pinkie.
It wasn't easy. In fact, it was terribly difficult. But I have managed to book the biggest pony pop star in all of Equestria as the main attraction of the Helping Hooves Music Festival!
Sapphire Shores?
Sapphire Shores? Please! Sapphire Shores is merely the second biggest pony pop star in Equestria. I have booked the one, the only, Countess Coloratura!
Who in the hay is Countess Coloratura?
My frizz has been freaked!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Pinkie Pie, who is this Countess Coloratura pony?
I just told you that she's the biggest pony pop star in Equestria! How have you not heard of her?
Don't know. Though I did know a gal named Coloratura when I was just a filly. Wouldn't it just be the funniest thing if that Coloratura and this Coloratura were the same Coloratura?
Do you mean to tell me that you actually know Countess Coloratura?
Well, I don't think it's the same pony, since my friend wasn't any sort of highfalutin countess.
Do you remember her cutie mark?
Sure do. It had this super colorful bunch of musical notes that just shimmered in the light.
You mean like this?
Well, fancy that. That there's the very same cutie mark.
Do you have any idea the number of hoops I had to jump through to get her to perform at the festival? A whole lot of hoops! That pony is very demanding!
No.
Yeah! I completely understand. We, artists, require certain necessities in order to do our best work.
This was clearly some sort of misunderstanding, because Rara was just as down home as me.
Rara?
Even that big name was too fancy for her, so I shortened Coloratura to Rara. We had the best time at Camp Friendship. Rara was just so easygoing. We were like two apples from the same branch. Rara and I prepared this song for the Camp Talent Show. When we performed, she belted it out, singing in the most colorful, clear voice I'd ever heard.
Equestria, the land I love, a land of harmony. Our flag does wave from high above for pony kind to see. Equestria, a land of friends, where pony kind do roam. They say true friendship never ends. Equestria, my home.
After camp, we wrote to each other for a bit, but then we lost touch. But Rara always did want to go to Manhattan to try and make it big. But a demanding diva? Just you wait, Pinkie. Once Rara gets here, you'll see she's just a plain old pony like you and me.
I don't have to wait. She's here!
Really? Rah-rah!
Clear the way! Step back! Keep your hooves and tails to yourselves!
No, that can't be her. Hi. Remember me? We met at Camp Friendship. I gave you the nickname Rah-Rah. AJ? Yeah. Howdy, Rah-Rah.
Hoopsies! Ooh, you got hoopsies from Countess Coloratura. Look! Oh, she clearly thinks you're very special. Hoopsies. Hoopsies. Hoopsies.
Yeah, real special.
Now that's how you make an entrance! Big, bold, absolutely stunning! Though it was muddied a bit with your interaction with that dusty farm pony. Do you actually know her?
Oh, yeah. That's my childhood Philly friend, AJ. She was the one that started calling me Rah-Rah.
Oh, yes. How cute and common. Of course, I was the one that started calling you Countess. And just look at how you've moved up in Equestria since then. Why, you've gotten everything you've ever wanted. Speaking of which, where is the pony Pinkie Pie?
I'm the pony Pinkie Pie, Mr. Manager, sir.
Do you have the water imported from Rainbow Falls that I requested for Countess Coloratura?
I have 20 glass containers full right here.
Did I not tell you to provide straws in all of Countess Coloratura's beverages?
I don't think so. But lucky for you, I have the biggest straw collection in Equestria. I call this straw Fernando.
Let us confirm that you acquired the rest of the items that Countess Coloratura requested before she performs her run-through, shall we?
Oh, we shall.
Floral arrangements from the Royal Canterlot Gardens, chocolate eclairs made by Gustave Legrand, a selection of crystals from the Crystal Empire, freshly picked cherries from Cherry Jubilee's farm, separated red from yellow.
Absolutely.
Well, by some miracle, your requests have been reasonably met. So let us move on to rehearsal.
See, Applejack? Demanding.
Pinkie's right, Rarity. The Rah-Rah I knew didn't hide behind a veil giving out fake stamped kisses, sipping up imported water, and needing her cherry separated.
Oh, I do understand. Sometimes it's hard to see our friends change.
She's become a whole other pony.
Trust me, once you see Countess Coloratura perform, you simply won't believe it.
Time for the spectacle, time for the show. The lights are bright and the colors glow. I'm not just any pony, I think you know. The time is now, it's about to go. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. Turn it all up, it's a spectacle. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. Turn it all up, it's a spectacle. Give me more, razzle dazzle. Glitter eyes, big surprise, lights, cameras. Razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. Turn it all up, it's a spectacle. Hear the applause, here to impress. Not just a pony, I am the Countess.
Rarity was right. I don't believe it.
Oh, my shining star! Thanks to the sparkling costumes, dazzling choreography, and brilliant vocal effects that I designed, your performance was spectacular, Countess Coloratura.
Oh, thank you, Svengallop.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but that feller isn't actually complimenting Rara. He's complimenting all the bells and whistles he's piled on to make her Countess Coloratura.
Oh, no. You don't understand, Applejack. Creating all those elements is a lot of work, and Countess Coloratura's performance wouldn't exist without them.
If you ask me, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Oh, if we're all done here, I'd love to go back to my trailer and rest, Svengallop.
Actually, right now you're scheduled for your meet and greet with the school ponies.
Ugh, I can totally get you out of meeting with the school ponies, Countess.
Absolutely not. My favorite part of any event is meeting with the school ponies.
The school ponies will be so happy to hear that, Rara.
Ponyville School Ponies! As part of the Helping Hooves Music Festival, I'm holding a contest where some of you will get a chance to sing with me on stage at the concert tomorrow. Sound fun? Yeah! All right! Now who wants more Hoovesies?
Now that's more like the Rara I remember.
But I got everything you requested.
That was for Countess Coloratura. This is for me. And what I want is premium oats.
Oh, well, we have lots of tasty oats right here in Ponyville.
I would not feed those to a chicken. I want top-of-the-line Appaloosin oats. Next, it appears that we are surrounded by apple trees. Bring me 500 pre-peeled, pre-cored apples, and I want those things in 24 hours.
But that's impossible.
Do you want me to pull Countess Coloratura from your little podunk charity show? Because I will.
Applejack, Svengallop just made all of these new demands, and he said...
I heard, Pinkie, but don't you fret. I'll talk to Rara and fix things right up.
Did you see, sis? Did you see?
Is this the little sister you wrote to me about, AJ?
Hold on, Applejack. You wrote to Countess Coloratura about me?
AJ said you were the best little sister ever, Apple Bloom.
All right now, you best get along, little ponies. Hey, Rara, you mind if I talk to you about your manager?
Sure, what about him?
Well, while you were meeting with the school ponies, he was demanding all sorts of stuff from Pinkie Pie.
Svengallop works very hard as my manager, AJ, so if he needs some things when we're on the road, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, do you see something wrong with him telling Pinkie that if she doesn't get those things by tomorrow, he'd pull you from our charity festival?
What? But he knows how important charity is to me, and leaving the festival would completely ruin my image.
I'm afraid Svengallop doesn't give a pickled pippin about your charity work.
That's not true. Svengallop has always supported me in all my interests. You're just saying those things because you're jealous.
Jealous of what? A pony who hides behind a veil so thick she can't see when some pony's using her? No, I'm not jealous of that, Rara.
I am not Rara. I am Countess Coloratura. And while we may have been friends when we were young, we have clearly gone in different directions.
It just ain't right. He's manipulating her, and she's just not seeing it.
Enough stewing. More peeling!
Sorry, Pinkie, but there is no way I'm letting that lousy Svengallop use my friend like that.
Oh.
Countess Coloratura!
Wow, AJ, you said my real name.
I said your new name, but I saw the real you hanging out with those school ponies yesterday. And I know some pony that'd prefer if you stopped doing those little events.
Ugh, not this again.
Come on now. You just gotta give me a chance to prove what I'm saying is true.
And just how are you going to do that?
Do exactly what I say. We'll see if that Svengallop truly has your best interests at heart.
Svengallop? Svengallop? Where are you, Svengallop?
Here I am. Did you need something?
Yes. I was considering maybe canceling the contest with the school ponies.
Countess, this is wonderful! I've been waiting forever for you to cancel that pointless school pony contest.
You have?
You do it at every charity event, and it does absolutely nothing to promote the Countess Coloratura image that I built. Consider it canceled. Pinkie Pie!
Yes, Sven Gallop, sir?
We're making some adjustments to the show. Follow me. Cancel the contest for the fillies and schedule me a spa treatment. Now that I don't have to oversee a rehearsal with those brats, I have time for the works. You know the drill. Deliver, or the diva ditches your dippy charity. Okay, Countess Coloratura, all taken care of. You know the drill. Deliver, or the diva ditches your dippy charity.
So that's how you've been managing things?
Yeah, so what's the problem?
The problem is you've been using my name to intimidate ponies to get what you want.
But I work incredibly hard for you. I deserve everything I get.
But not because you scare ponies into thinking I won't perform for their charities otherwise. I would never do that to my fans, which is why you should have known that I would never cancel the school ponies contest.
All this charity and school pony contest nonsense is just remnants of that boring little rah-rah I met back in Manhattan.
You clearly don't understand the real me.
That's a joke. I made you some pony. What can you even do without me? Good luck, Countess Coloratura. Good luck.
Oh, Rara, I'm so sorry. Are you gonna be okay for the concert tonight?
Of course. After all, the show must go on. Oh my gosh, Rarity. Sven Gallop's right. This is gonna be a disaster. I'm gonna be terrible.
Can you give us a minute, Rarity?
Certainly.
Now, why is it gonna be so terrible?
Because Sven Gallop was in charge of everything. The lights, the visuals, the sound. Without Sven Gallop, I have nothing.
Now, don't go getting yourself into a tizzy there, Rara. Sven Gallop turned you into Countess Coloratura and acted like your friend so we could enjoy the perks that came with being a star. But the real perk of friendship is getting to see your friend being true to their self. And Rara, when you're simply yourself, you're the brightest star I've ever seen shine.
Everypony, welcome to opening night of the Helping Hooves Music Festival. Now it is my great honor to introduce you to our headlining act, Countess Coloratura!
This song may be familiar, but yet it's totally different. Kind of like me, Rah-Rah. I'm here to show you who I am. Throw off the veil, it's finally time. There's more to me than glitz and glam. Oh, and now I feel my stars align. For I had believed what I was sold. I did all the things that I was told, but all that has changed and now I'm bold, 'cause I know that I am just a pony. I make mistakes from time to time, but now I know the real me and put my heart out on the line and let the magic in my heart stay true. Whoa, and let the magic in my heart stay true. Just like the magic inside of you. And now I see those colors right before my eyes. I hear my voice so clearly and I know that it is right. I thought I was weak, but I am at the Helping Hooves Music Festival, I had forgotten who I really was. But then an old friend reminded me what real friendship is about, and she told me that if I was true to myself, I couldn't go wrong. So I have a very special surprise for her. Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, come on up.
Equestria, the land I love, a land of harmony. Our flag does wave from high above for pony kind to see. Equestria, a land of friends where pony kind do roam. They say true friendship never ends. Equestria, my home.
Didn't we just shelve all the books in the library a few months ago?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my book sortation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths. You weren't really looking for an answer, were you?
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Whoa, that much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
Ooh.
Best long weekend ever! I'm sure we can make some time for a claw massage and a back rub, too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Whoa, that strange yellow orb in the sky. What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days.
Yes, but they were 3 very productive days, even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Hey, you promised a claw massage? I'm getting a claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
Hello, Twilight.
Hi, Spike. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good to see you, Discord.
Did you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced?
Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here?
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around. Like we do.
Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days. You could say it was hysterical.
Sneaky snake.
Just snaking around.
Good one, Discord.
It is?
Kind of an inside joke from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
Oh, okay.
Cool, well, catch you later, Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
That was strange, right? Since when have Rainbow Dash and Discord had inside jokes?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking.
Rarity?
Twilight, you
you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
They're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former cancel art designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh, I love her.
Him.
Both.
Twilight? This makes twice I'm seeing you in one day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Aren't you glad you did it?
Fluttershy, you're a card.
Oh, please. You'll make me blush.
You do seem to be turning a shade of... orange!
Oh, sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see, we were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come along too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
And I'm sure it was much more important than the fun that we had.
I appreciate that. Speaking of books, I should get these on the shelves. Rainbow Dash bonding with Discord. Rarity finding something he did genuinely funny? Must have been some weekend.
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course not. What's got you two in hysterics?
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
He's everywhere today, isn't he?
Oh, now where was I? Ah, yes, we had just finished our soup. And then Applejack said, peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly.
I don't get it.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
I guess that's funny.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Oh, shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy-wuggy?
I am not glum. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you. I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I'm the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous. I'm sorry I missed out because sharing that experience would have helped me with my princess of friendship duties.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the science of friendship.
I guess so.
I know so! You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better. Thank you for coming. I wouldn't have asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how these funny moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake.
I don't know if I can get it out. It's too funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All you apples look the same. And then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly.
I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away, and it chased after us.
The hose? A snake? A stick?
A snake.
A hose.
A stick!
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't, and it's already happened. Ooh, are you suggesting
Time travel?
Absolutely not. Time travel is not something to be messed with. We simply need to recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table?
Does it really matter?
When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment.
No, it was this table here.
All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means we're gonna need to get a new tablecloth, does it?
Oh, most definitely. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself. Anything stand out as being different? Anything at all?
I've noticed a couple of things.
Me too!
Excellent. A little to the left. No, my left. A little bit more. No, a little more right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon, over here. No, nothing.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected. Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
He makes a good point.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away.
Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
Absolutely.
I'm I'm not buying it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or maybe there isn't, and you should just drop this whole thing and admit that you're a little jealous.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful. If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on, Spike. There's no time to lose. Zecora, what do you think? Can you undo Discord's magic?
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under a spell?
They're having fun with Discord, that's why.
A friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
Nope, no glowing tushies here.
Or maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went.
Hey, gang!
Ooh, you look excited.
I am excited. We're gonna have fun today.
Yes!
Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
Don't be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up. I get it.
You're kidding. Twilight, darling, we simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted what you thought was fun, but really wasn't because you were under a spell that made you think what happened was fun.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest, the only reason you won't drink the potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has you under his power.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah! And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Twilight. The gang mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
The gang?
Yeah, the Peanut Butter Hoof Gang.
So much for that whole spell theory.
But it's still not funny.
It's funny if you were there.
But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a booksorcation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me...
Jealous?
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling so you can let it go.
And, you know, not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was just a happy accident. Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy, that she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've changed? I said, aren't you glad I've changed? Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend. No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course. Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell.
Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinkie? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello? I'm talking to you. You! And you and you! Well, what's funny about spell? I don't get it. I'm being left out and I feel really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.